The Velociraptor attack. The tour vehicle crept slowly along the muddy, rain-drenched path deep in Isla Nublar's jungle. The thick canopy above blocked most of the sun, leaving the world below dark and eerie. Inside, the employees sat nervously, their eyes scanning the thick foliage around them. The raptors were known for being fast, unpredictable, and highly intelligent, and the tension was palpable. The guide, Sarah, tried to keep the mood light, but even she couldn't hide the nervousness in her voice. "Stay calm, everyone," she said, a forced smile on her face. "We're almost past the raptor paddock." But as if on cue, a sudden rustle in the trees broke the stillness. The employees fell silent, eyes wide, hearts pounding. Then, without warning, a massive velociraptor burst from the underbrush, launching itself at the side of the vehicle. Its claws scraped against the metal with a deafening screech as it slammed into the car. The vehicle rocked violently, causing everyone to gasp and clutch onto anything they could. Before Sarah could react, the raptor leaped again, this time onto the hood of the car. The creature's claws dug into the metal with terrifying force, causing the windshield to crack under its weight. Then, in one swift movement, the raptor slashed through the glass with its claws, sending shards flying inside the vehicle. Panic exploded inside the car as the raptor's head pushed through the broken windshield. Its eyes were wild, focused, and predatory as its jaws snapped inches from the terrified passengers. The employee screamed, ducking away from the snapping jaws, but the raptor's speed was unmatched. It was already halfway inside. Mike, one of the park workers, screamed and scrambled toward the back of the vehicle, but the raptor was too quick. Its claws shot in through the shattered windshield, grabbing Mike by his jacket and yanking him toward the broken window. His feet kicked desperately, his heart racing as he tried to break free. "Help!" Mike yelled, but his voice was drowned out by the raptor's savage growl. The creature's teeth glinted in the dim light as it sank them into Mike's arm. Blood sprayed as it pulled him toward the window. Mike's screams were cut short by the force of the raptor's bite, and in one violent motion, the creature dragged him out of the vehicle. The employees watched in horror as Mike was yanked from their sight, his body disappearing into the dense jungle with the raptor. The vehicle was still, the only sound the heavy rain and the fading echoes of Mike's screams. The remaining employees were frozen, too terrified to speak. Sarah's hand trembled as she gripped the radio, trying to contact the control center. Her voice was shaky as she spoke. "We need help. The raptor, it took Mike." A long, tense silence followed before the radio crackled to life, but the words barely registered in Sarah's mind. Her eyes were locked on the dark jungle beyond the broken window. Rest in Part 2.